quickly, but then hopefully Jabu will be here and to tell us the wrap up.
Okay.
Should I?
It's okay now. Just you can have a look at
Okay.
it. So. Okay, colleagues, I'm gonna be very short and try obviously that. I remember someone says you're going a little bit early.
Yes.
So that I tried that when you leave, you would have gotten the essence of what we're trying to get. But really, my talk is around building multi-billion rand businesses. That's what my interest is. My interest really is as you playing at the space where you leave a legacy and not just a spaza shop. We need to move away from building tuck shop businesses into real businesses that have got meaning and that are going to be there for generations. And that. So that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today. Like I said to you earlier on, I boast a very proud title of 3 bankruptcies and then. And that's what we're going to go around to see. What is it exactly? How do we build these businesses? How did I get myself into these situations and how do we get out of this situation? So, a couple of things that we need to look at if we are going to build such businesses. The first thing that I want to look at is we don't succeed because we are not good business leaders. And that's the biggest thing. The first thing that becomes a problem is that we're not good in what we do. If we are not good in leading people to the vision that we have in there, we can't take people there. Now, the type of people that are going to make your business successful, it's people who have bought to the vision of that business. And the vision of a business, you don't beat it inside people. You lead people towards it. You influence people towards that vision. And so the first thing that we normally don't get right as business people, you do not inspire, you want to give people directions. See, if you don't inspire people and you want to direct them to go to a certain place and then guess what? That's the place we want to go with, but you don't inspire us to follow you to that direction. So for us to get there, we're going to take this road, and for you to get there, you're going to take this road. And there's going to be friction all along to that point that you need to take your business to. So it becomes very important to be an inspiration in the business. I'll give you a couple of things. If you think back, and it's good we are during June 16 and everything in there. If you listen to the story of June 16, where it comes from and everything, you realize that Steve Biko had a lot of influence on what happened on the day, right? But he was not a president of a student movement. But he got students across the whole area to do what he wanted them to do. Because he inspired what they believed in. So he inspired them to that vision. That's why even when they were standing right there in front of the barrels of the guns and that, all that they could think about was the inspiration that they had, and the threat and the fear of dying could not shake them because the inspiration was there. Now that's what you need to do with people that work in your business. If you have got those type of people, even when the business is going through difficulties and cannot pay them today, the inspiration carries them to push harder and make sure that that money is there tomorrow. So there's two ways of keeping people in the business. And the first way of keeping people in the business is paying them. Right? You pay them very well, they stay in the business. The second one is to inspire them to stay in the business. So it's up to you which one you're going to choose. The problem is that if you choose the money way of keeping people in your business and that, you're going to run dry because there's someone that your money is not going to beat. And the people are going to join this person because it gives them better money. But if people are inspired to work with you, if people are inspired by your why, then money is going to be very secondary to what they want to do. Their primary focus is the why, the focus of your business. So that's the first thing that we fail to do. The second one, listen, your solution or success questions may already be in the business, but we don't listen. See, the problem is that most of the entrepreneurs, they want to talk, because I started this. I registered this. I put my money in this. So I'm going to talk. You just listen. I know where we're going. Sometimes the things that you're grappling with, that you're battling with in your business, the solutions for those problems are already in your business without you even having to pay cash to get those in. But you're not listening to the people that are in the business. Now, problem is that if we always talk and that we never get an opportunity to learn. Talkers are hardly learners because you don't get the chance to sit down and hear another voice. So those are the things that we need to look at. The third one, you need to be interested in people's problems. An employee that has got problems is not beneficial to your business. Their problem becomes your problems. So it is to your benefit to care about people, to care really about what they go through and how do they go through these things. Now people see, I know there's this famous word that says, when you come here, you leave your problems by the gate. They can't leave the problems by the gate. When they leave the problems by the gate, they leave their concentration by the gate, they leave their will by the gate, they leave their passion by the gate, because that makes who they are. So they come into your business as walking zombies. So we need to understand what is it that we want our business to achieve. The second bullet is we're not greedy enough. So all the time when you grow and that we are told about greed being wrong, you shouldn't be greedy and everything and that, there's a healthy level of greed. If you don't have that, you are not going to succeed. There's a healthy level of selfishness. If you don't have that, you are not going to succeed. So you need to possess. See, life is always at the balance. You can't have only this and the other one has got to be, no, it always has to balance. So we can't have only the good without the bad, because the world form will never work. The design that Rosh was talking about will never be realized. So that balance needs to be there. So the first thing, no threshold for acceptance for wealth, we only want to be comfortable. We don't push ourselves enough. So we get a little bit and that, and then we sit around and say, I know, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. You see, for me, the thing was always when I sat and asked myself a question, so, okay, I may be okay today, but 3 generations from me, are they going to be okay? 3 generations from me, are they going to be okay? And what pushes me and propelled me to work for generations to come was the fact where I sit and look at what people have achieved in the past, politically, innovation and everything in that. And then I sit and say to myself, but then what happened to my lineage? What happened to those that I'm born from? So no legacy from them? When everybody decided that I'm going to die for a cause, they thought, well, I'm okay, at least the police haven't come to my house and kicked me and that, so I should be okay. That's when you want only comfort. I'm comfortable with what I have. I'm not worried about tomorrow. I'm not worried about those others that are there. I work for myself. You can't live in a world where you work for yourself. Not aggressive as I could be to closing the deal. So we now we're talking and Russia saying, probably you know the business that you are in, but you don't know how to bring clients. And the problem is not even how to bring clients. The problem is that most of us don't know how to close the deal. So you get an opportunity to stand in front of the client, but you can't close the deal. That's a different thing. It's different from not seeing clients. See, every single person that you meet every day is a potential client to you. Am I not a potential client to your business? I am a potential client to your business. We've been together now for the rest of the day. Did you come and approach me about your business? Did you come and tell me about your product and how you can assist me? No one did. So you're not hungry enough in that business. So you want to believe that you are, but you are not. How many of the people in this room have you already sold your business to? No one? But you're saying you don't have enough clients? Who are the clients? What type of client do you want? What does it take for me to be your client? A room full of people? You haven't sold to one of them? You go back. The market is not open. You are with the market. So we're not hungry enough. We'd like to believe that we are, but we're not aggressive enough to close our deals. We're not inclined to take big risks. We don't want to take a risk. It's safe where I am. But the problem is, for your business to go to the next stage, it means you need to climb the higher step. To climb the higher step means that you are getting a little bit more bigger problems. So if you are not prepared to take up on the big boys, the business is not going to play in the big leagues. And this is how it is. So we need to get to that mindset. We stop at adequate. We stop. When we feel that this is at our adequate, and then we stop there. We don't want to push. We do only what is good enough. We don't do over and above.